term. I was going to say that I was the diversity hire for the night, but then I met Julian. So, I'm the second diversity hire for the night. I'll let you know what boxes I tick, but if you don't laugh, you are either sexist or homophobic. And that is on you. That is really, really on you. Yeah. I actually think it's a bit odd that you actually picked someone who also looks like a white man. Yeah, and I do have the confidence of one. So I genuinely feel like I could run a 10K with 0 training after a massive roast and still do really well. And I'm here doing this. So yeah. And do you know what? I think that's what we need, more white men in comedy. So so happy to be here. So yeah, my name's Laura, which is ridiculous because every single one of you knows me. So, my name's Laura. Really common. In name, not social standing. But yeah, I went to school with loads and loads of Lauras, literally like 7 Lauras in my year at school. And it's weird because really popular in the 90s when I grew up, but not popular enough to be in Mambo number 5. Right? And you know what, like, it fits all of the criteria. Like, it is a woman's name. It has 2 syllables. It ends in an A. And I'm really sorry, and no offence to anyone in the room, but it is infinitely sexier than Sandra. And I am a primary school teacher, so I know my way around a register, and I can say with authority that there are no Sandras that are sexy. And I'm not fussy, so that is saying something. Yeah. So I think it is about time for Mambo number 6 now, so I'm rooting for Laura for that. I'm recently single.
Yeah.
By choice.
Yeah.
Not my own choice. No, it's fine. Like, I was dumped just because of my entire personality. So that's fine. It's fine. Any other single people in? Are you 2 together at the back there? Oh, yeah, great. Are you married or married? Oh, how long? Is his penis? Great, lovely. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Oh, incredible. Yeah. So, I am bisexual, which means I'm attracted to all women. And the mouse from Flushed Away, Matthew Bainton, and my sister's boyfriend. I actually said that joke with my sister and her boyfriend in the room, and it did not go down well. He did though. So normally I wouldn't, just as we're all friends here, this is literally my sister and her boyfriend. So Matthew Bainton, I'm not sure if you know who Matthew Bainton is. So he, Taskmaster recently, but I fancied him from Ghosts. I've actually got a bit of a thing for ghosts. So my first crush growing up was Casper. Not his human form. And you know what? It never would have worked out, mainly because he's transparent, but also, I just think I like my men fictional and or dead. I wasn't really ever in the closet growing up, but I never really shouted about my sexuality either, because at school I looked a little bit like Sam, Ginger Sam, before me, I looked like him. I never shouted about it. Everyone else did that for me. So the contrarian in me was like, I'm not gay! And I just sucked so much dick to prove it. My nickname at school was actually Blowjob Bradley. And it's funny with nicknames, right? Because mine was self-given, and it was really, really hard to make it stick. I literally had to shove it down people's throats. So my barber actually thinks I'm a lesbian because I look like this, and I have a barber. So yeah, when I told him that I was actually bisexual, we ended up going on a date, which was weird. Like, it was really strange seeing him outside of the chair because I'd only ever seen him in a mirror before. So his left was his right and his right was his left, and it was really like different. Yeah. You know, you cannot tell someone that you prefer their reflection on a no, it's almost like the equivalent of telling someone they look different to their Tinder profile. But yeah, so anyway, it was great. We had a great chat. He told me he liked my hair. And we talked about work. He asked me what I did, and I said I'm a primary school teacher. And then I asked him what he did. He's a barber. Yeah, you get it. You weren't laughing, so it's fine, it's fine. I'll explain them later if you want. So normally when you get lucky, you have to go home, make sure like, oh, have I tidied away the dishes, and have I put my underwear away? But I had to just hide all the bottles of 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. I am seeing him again though, in about 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, so I also used to date a guy in IT. I was just looking for the right click. So he used to, I thought it was a bit strange, he used to get me to point out all of the sort of pedestrian crossings and bicycles on our day, and I thought he was just into alternative green travel, but it turned out he was trying to get me to prove I wasn't a robot. Yeah. Do you know what? I have never known broadband speed like it, but the final straw came when I made him baked goods, and he always rejected my cookies. So, do you know what? I've never really had that much luck in dating, and I don't want to say it's because I opened a packet of crisps upside down in 1997 on the playground, but I have avoided baked goods and potato-based snacks ever since. That's good. And I am back on the apps. Yeah. Which is actually horrific. And so yeah, being back on the apps, the chat is so awful. And I can tell you something, any advice for anyone on the apps, people do not like it when you reply to a comment saying, I'd love you to rim me, with an asterisk and a correction of their grammar. Don't like that. But when you do find someone with good vocabulary, it is absolutely beautiful. And someone said to me recently that my dick is destitute without you, and I think that is the most beautiful thing I've ever. Absolutely brilliant. I will leave you with this one positive note. So I had a really positive app experience recently, and by positive I mean it was a record match to mouth time of 4 hours. Really great. So anyway, I came around and it was going really, really well, but then he only removed his clothes from the waist down, so I ended up giving a blowjob to like Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, which was a bit strange. And he was a fucking beekeeper as well, so he loved honey. And so, a new fitting nickname for him. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to leave you there. Thank you so much. I'm Blowjob Bradley.